Hello friends and followers. Well, I have leaf blower hell outside my house. My neighbors have 2 leaf blowers going on from the yard crew over there, and well, you can probably hear them. At any rate, this video is about the HRO 500, which I've been working on today. It seems like the Achilles heel of this radio, and probably many of them, is the band switch. The rotary band switches for different bands, these are really a mess. Anyway, this one has been in really bad shape, and there's some kind of coating or crud that somebody sprayed into this thing. I've had to spend the last probably 4 hours going through this band switch and trying to improve it. So this one here is for the synthesizer in the front. Some of the contacts in there were bent and not really pressing hard, so pretty much got it working somewhat right, but it just looks awful, like a war zone. But it's now sort of working. So here's the next contact. This one I think is troublesome still. At any rate, that's the Achilles heel of this thing, are these contacts on the switch. Probably a reason to avoid the radio in some ways. Also, the fiberglass rod. I'm going to try and put a aluminum rod in this thing. The rod itself is shedding off material, and it's also not very steady. And it's kind of been shedding where it contacts the switches, so that's not a good design either. At any rate, so if you're trying to fix one of these, a radio in general with a rotary switch, wafer switch, I'm on 40 meters now, and I'm trying to figure out why this thing has intermittent on here, and you can hear the static, which is reasonable, but you want to find the intermittent. I'm just using an old Q-tip here. You can press on wires very gently. See what makes it cut out. Oh, look at that. So this one was cutting out. It's hard to say what the problem is. Whoop, look at that. So, and these all seem to affect each other, but you want to find the loose connection and fix it. Seems like that's an RF connection going bad. It seems solid up here, so something on these two is bad. So now I'll do a re-clean on these and see if I can tension these things and re-clean them and maybe fix that issue. When I change bands, it won't usually come back. Let's see. Oh, there's some static. That's more than I had before. Okay, there, it's dead. And you can see that it's got a problem. That band, I think these two work, but this one should perk up. So now that it's dead, you can touch these and see which one brings it back, if any do it. Also, you might consider, are these wafers lined up correctly? Are they off a tad? And simply on 40 meters, things are off a bit. So, various ways to debug this stuff, so everything I'm doing is not causing this to come back. It also could be a synthesizer problem too, that it's just randomly going out and the switches don't matter. I don't know. I don't know the radio well enough yet, so I can try tuning the synthesizer. Oh yeah, there it's coming back. And change the band. Well, look at that. Something's bogus. So my vote is something's loose still. And you can just wiggle it a bit some way or the other. Get it to go. Yep. So it's an alignment problem, I think, on that band. All right, that's as far as I've gotten today. If I can make these bands operate correctly with the switch, I think that's all I can ask for today. The bigger problem is the VFO doesn't, the synthesizer doesn't synthesize right. It doesn't lock, so I gotta figure that out. And I think once that's done, then I can perfect the rest of the radio. So the trick is right now, fix the band switch, continue fixing it, clean it some more, then look at the synthesizer, how that works, and try and make that function. And then try and generally use the radio for a while, and then make sure that all the resistors are in spec, and then do a full alignment. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, this rotary switch has been a lot worse than I ever thought it would be. It's really, really bad. It's green, it's hacked, I think people have been hacking with it. There's crud in it, there's sludge. It's crazy. It's almost like they put antifungal in it, or they sprayed some kind of weird spray coating in it. It's just nuts. So it's made this thing a real nightmare to fix. But that's coming along. It's just sucking up hours. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.